Hi there, YouTube. So, 100 subscribers. I mean, it's a little victory and it's a tiny milestone, but I actually feel pretty good about it. So, the first thing I want to say is thank you, because the fact that anybody, enjoys what I'm doing enough to watch it and to subscribe to it is incredibly flattering. It really is. And there are a few things on this channel that I am really happy that I got out there and I got to talk about. There are some other things, maybe less so, but this channel has been fairly experimental at this point. Just in the fact that it exists at all. It's like, why not try that and see what happens? But also in various things I've specifically tried, the Hanzobo thing, which again, I'm sorry if anybody's really wanting that to get done faster than it's getting done, but that's still way on the back burner. Um, yeah, the format I was doing for that was not great. Just like the idea, this channel is not built for frequent updates. It's really not. So yeah, I won't be doing more stuff exactly like that. Um, the Let's Play stuff, which so far has just been 2 episodes of Hyperlight Drifter before my controller quit on me, and the new one hasn't gotten here from Hong Kong yet. Yeah, that was an experiment. It seems like people were less interested in that, which is totally fine. Like, the point of this channel is to find a spot, like in the Venn diagram, the center of things I like doing and making videos about, and things people want to see. So somewhere there's a happy medium where this can set. I had a conversation like that in Landmark at one point where somebody kind of talked with me like I was selling out, and it's like, no, there's enough things I like doing that I can find something I like doing that people like watching, and that's not robbing myself of anything. That's just trying to do the channel better. So if there is something you guys would like to see more of or less of, by all means, I would actually be interested to hear that in the comments below. I am dedicated to doing this better, which, I mean, haven't really been uploading a lot recently. Um, yeah, and we're now like a month out from the first comic convention I'm going to try to hit this year, which is Planet Comic Con in Kansas City, and I do not nearly have done what I want to have done for that. Not even close. Like, what I want to have done for that is absurd, and it's insane, and it probably is going to fall apart, but I do have more spare time than I used to. I just need to get the drive to get things done. So the projects in the work for that are Beta Ray Bill and my custom Mandalorian. My Mandalorian's got some. It has a decent amount of stuff halfway done. That won't honestly take too much to get finished. The big question is, how long is it going to take to paint the whole thing? That's the big X factor. I've got the jumpsuit for that. I initially was doing a leather thing for the vest, but that's kind of fallen through. So now I'm doing a thing with quilted fabric for the vest that I just kind of need to tighten up a bit. And I haven't shown you guys anything about that yet, and, well, besides the gun, but the gun could be used for anything. So I wanted to, show you guys at least something new, which is the helmet that I've already put quite a bit of work into, because I very specifically wanted it to be shaped a little bit different from Boba Fett's helmet, but not. You see, I've put so much thought into this over so many years. I've wanted to make a Mandalorian costume, is I wanted a very subtle but impactful modification to it, and the cheek plates are like the big thing. Is I've looked at a few people's Mandalorian costumes, and there's a lot of people who don't touch the cheek plates at all, and it seems like there's a lot of potential for keeping the design inherently Boba Fett and inherently Mandalorian. So yeah, that's what I've been playing around with, and I've got that. I've got this side pretty well bondoed, but this other side I got a bondo, both for the cheek plate and for the dome, and that's the biggest thing I have left to do on this. But I gotta reinforce that a little bit before I can really do much anything. Um, Yeah, and I wanted more of an antenna than a rangefinder, and I'm not 100% happy with that yet. So I may futz about with that some more. Who knows? Man, who even knows? But as for Beta Ray Bill, I've started collecting the stuff to build him. I've been like planning out a lot of things in my head. So once I get going on it, I should be able to go pretty fast. Again, with only a month until Comic Con, I don't know how much I'll be able to like keep you guys posted on the process up to that point. But after Comic Con, I should have quite a bit to talk about on that. Because I want to do that, and I've wanted to do that for a while. I didn't do a video about the like Ragnarok costume updates that they've brought out, uh, and I feel like I should have at some level as somebody invested in building Thor costumes. I do like they showed his costume like when he's on Asgard, and then the little bit of stuff they add to it when he goes to the planet Ragnarok, like the shoulder piece, and a little bit of like tattoo design painting on it, which is cool stuff. I like it. I really do. Doesn't he look like an old badass version of Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon? I mean that in the most positive way. I might want to build that costume later, but I think I want to see the movie first. And I really, really actually want to do Beta Ray Bill. I really do. And then I want to go to Planet Comic Con and say hi to Jason Aaron wearing it. Oh, man. So that's the biggest things. I've got a Lego Worlds video that should post really close to this one. That's kind of been my new building game. I didn't make the goodbye to Landmark video that I thought about doing. I did record my last 15 minutes playing the game before the server shut down, and I haven't posted it because it's super depressing. It's not funny, and it's not a good time, and it's not good to watch. Kind of like I thought about doing a goodbye to Hastings video when the company, the store, Hastings, which is the closest thing I've got to a comic book store, or the closest thing I had to a comic book store in a 4-hour drive, and it's gone now. Just like the entire company, poof, gone. And I thought about doing a goodbye video because I've spent a lot of time there and I've had a lot of fun there, and I ended up in their quarterly newsletter at one point wearing a pirate costume. Good stuff. But yeah, didn't do a goodbye video to that, and they put a hardware store up where it was at, and I should have done a Weird Al Yankovic hardware store video for that, and I didn't, and I both rue and lament it. So, as for where I go from here on the channel, there's still a couple experiments I want to try as to whether or not the video is interesting or the video works. Once I get the controller back, maybe I'll post more Overwatch stuff if you guys want to see it. I don't know. I really don't. There's a couple little art projects I want to do, some things that are a little bit steampunky and a little bit arts and craftsy, and I don't know if you guys want to see that. I don't know if that can be articulated as interesting, but I'm probably going to try that out and see how that goes. Yeah, I mean, it is going to be almost certainly a long time before I would do another one of these videos, like when I hit 1,000 subscribers. But I think I can get there. I think I need to ask more of myself, and I think I need to put in more time, and I just need to do that anyway. So, thanks guys for watching, and thanks for watching this. I hope it was insightful as to why I do what I do and why I'm not. Because I lack follow through on most of my projects. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next thing I make.